Okay, hello everyone, it is Rcast 102568 back with Atlas Nation. Today, it is Midnight Blitz versus Disillusioned. It is an EU versus an NA team. And I started the stream a tad bit later, so we could get the kinks out. That's why you will see up in the top corner, you can latency, so we do know which lobby it is. So, we have devised some volunteers to be kicked, so we can make sure it is going to be an EU lobby for the first two maps, and then an NA for the third and fourth, and possibly, if we go to a fifth, it will go back to an EU lobby. So it'd be very interesting to see what happens here. Both teams running somewhat meta compositions. You have the bunker, the Hog vs Torbjorn bunker, although one support with the Lucio. So triple DPS, very interesting here. Maybe not enough healing to go around. And it would be versing. It was going to be against his Torbjorn Goats comp, but that is not going to happen. Blackjack and he swap off the Torb onto the Baptiste, so it will be 2-2-2 with the bunker comp. Very strong comp on this map. And it will be facing a counter bunker. Both tanks and the Lucio are the same. There's going to be a Baptiste versus an Ana, a Genji Widow versus a Hanzo McCree. No doubt we will see a sniper battle for the ages between Sniper King and Dan for the win. The Knight are able to get on the point first. Quickly able to cap it. So the first cap has been taken. That does give Midnight a huge advantage coming in. Dan falls to Royal. Huge pick right there. Day, 1 health. Gets taken out. Chester gonna follow. And that is gonna be Disillusioned's take here. Luca and Omnic both fall. It's only the Lucio who gets a boop on the DNA and the Blackjack. 2 huge picks before the Lucio dies. Lucio, or Oksana, huge right there. It's a lot quicker than the Lucio and Baptiste. We'll be able to get back to the point a lot quicker. Gonna be able to re-attack this. And the rest of the team is gonna get there when it's a 5-4, so they will have the advantage. Aimbot gonna have to get on the point to contest this. There is the Amplification Matrix along with the Dragons coming in. Royal did fall there. Damn, and Ashana both go down, and there's the bunker from DNA. Maybe a bit of, I doubt that they are. There is a blade there, so with the nano blade. And that is actually gonna be swapped there. The bongo, maybe not used to its fullest potential. Definitely gonna want that one back. Used a bit late in the fight after the first 2 picks gotten, and then kind of just not really capitalized on as the nano blade did come in and took the point. Speaking of points, Midnight Blitz now have control back of the point. Able to set that bunker comp up. Disillusioned swapping up the strategy. They're gonna now be running a dive comp into Dan's sights here. So Midnight will know where everyone is, will know the composition coming at them. And it is a dive. High Noon coming in the back line. Gets deflected. I am now in the wall. I just glitched myself in the wall. Well, it's a deflect kill. Oh no, gets deflect killed. Dan and Milka both go down. Aimbot, D-Max here does not able to get back into the neck. Aimbot and Blackjack along with DNA all fall. Midnight able to hold this for the moment. Dame uses that bongo on the point. Cap to just finish it off. I don't know if that was the best bongo or not, but it was certainly used to cap the point off. Sniper King, I believe, was the last one to get picked. So we'll have the longest respawn. That definitely favors the defenders right now. Midnight Blitz, they're coming in this all 6 against this 5. Genji's still not back. Royal, first one to go down, gets it. There is a nano blade coming straight in. Gonna take Blackjack out. Aimbot falls as well. Gets booped off that. Luca falls. There's a counter blade from Sniper, but he gets taken out. Luca does fall, but that's not going to be enough. Midnight going to take this first sub map here on Nepal, putting them in great position to take Nepal in total. So we'll see, we will see. But the other two maps are very, very different. This one possibly the most, the that map is probably the most different of the 3 maps. That is the map you can run bunker on. This map, oh, what is it, Shrine? Yeah, it's Shrine, I believe. I could be wrong about that. And Village are both extremely good with the goats, which we will be seeing from both teams. I like it. I like goats. The goats composition is amazing. Especially since it is Zen goats. Not the original goats, which has a Moira instead of a Zen, but it is the Zen goats, which is arguably the best and most popular goats at the moment. I do not see that changing anytime soon. Fight has broken out. Blackjack and Royal take a huge amount of damage. We're gonna be the first one to go down. A huge pick for Midnight Blitz. Luca does follow, so it is one support. Aimbot gonna get D-Max here. DNA, 1 health, gonna have to back up. Gets the healing from the Zen. Not that much, but is still there, sustaining his life. Gonna pin in now. Fight still raging on the point here. Damn, pins and gets nothing, but now is on Blackjack, who is gonna die. Omnic does get D-Mech though. Rally coming in from Dan. Shield bashes are charging right now. Shooter also goes down. Damn, gets 2 picks at the end. Gonna still be pushing up here. Aimbot gets D-Mech. Just gonna jump off the map. It's the only real thing you can do at the moment. That's gonna be Midnight's take. Gives him a huge advantage coming in. I will preference that Midnight do have the server advantage. They are the EU team. So on map 3, this could all change. We will see. Bit of spam just coming through. Trying to build up the ult charges. Everyone is at 90 or above, except for Dan, who will not have his ult. Use the ult already, just will not have it. Shatter comes in, countered by the Transcendence. Rally coming in from Royal to try and counter that trans. There's a grab from Chester, gets everyone. There is initiation on it. No, he just went up. There is a counter grab. We also see the sound barrier from both sides. Aimbot, Oksana, and Dan all go down. DNA now using that shatter of Royal goes down. I don't think he got anything with that shatter. Chester and Blackjack both go down. Luca and DNA as well. Dan now getting that rally, very quick rally. I believe that's the second, at least second, possibly third one of this match. So very big ult charge there. And an exit flail hit onto Aimbot Scorpio. Disillusioned, gonna have to figure something out here. Gonna need to retake this, or just take it for the first time. Gonna need to find one way or another to do this. DNA gonna pin in, gonna start it off with the initiation from the pin, taking as much ground as possible, as quickly as possible. DNA will lose the shield war against Dam. Pin in on Chester, but Chester had a bubble. He had a bubble that just charges him up. We will see the ults coming online. DNA, 1 health. Rally coming in from Royal. Transcendence, though, from Lucas, a lot more healing. Counter chance from Blackjack. A shatter and a grab. Combination from Dam and Chester. Bomb coming in from Omnic, who gets Blackjack but does fall themselves. Dam goes down as well. Aimbot gets D-Mac and does die. So it is very close. Dan using the rally again. 4th rally, I believe, in this match, or in this sub map here. Luca does fall though. This fight could still go any way. Dan is gonna go down. That is gonna almost guarantee a Disillusioned to at least take it here. They are gonna cap the point. A bit of push here from the tanks. Gonna try and push up on this just a bit, try and get whatever they can. Chester builds that ult up off of that, so Disillusioned, they built up a bit of their ults, but Midnight Blitz definitely won that ult charge engagement. Or, like, it wasn't an ult charge engagement. Yeah, it was actually an ult charge engagement. It wasn't an ult engagement. You're gonna see the rally, though. That is an ult engagement. Counted by the grab. Shatter was used, didn't get anything. There's a Transcendence coming in to just push up, and there's a Shatter, gets only the Reinhardt. Bomb coming in from Aimbot, and it takes Oksana and Chester both out. That's 2 picks right there. Disillusion will have another fight to take this here. Dan and Omnic both go down. Dam and Luca both fall as well. All 6 of Midnight get picked off there. Ults are coming online. It's going to be 2-2 ults for the moment. It's going to be the grab sound barrier versus the rally sound barrier. Blackjack going to build up that transcendence. That's going to give them the edge here. So we'll be a 3-2. Blackjack does build it up here. The rally comes in as the initiation from Dam. There's that grab in the back line. Sound barrier to counter it. Rally used from Royal DNA. Does fall though. Huge pick on a DNA. But once again, Disillusioned do have the support ults. There's a transcendence. If aimbot can just wait for that transcendence to go away, he can use a sound barrier and it's no longer there. Just the sound barrier would keep this point alive for a very long time. Royal takes a lot of damage. The bomb comes in from aimbot. Transcendence to counter it. Boop comes in, but it doesn't get anyone. Just a bit mistimed. There's a grab from Chester. Takes 2 tanks off in the front, and there is the bomb. Stun didn't come in time. Ava using that sound barrier. Shatter from Damn. Royal goes down. Blackjack as well. Ava gotta get DMA'd here. It is 99. Ava goes down. DNA falls as well. Sniper and aimbot Scorpio gonna fall shortly after. Aimbot Scorpio still alive. Now he dies. No one gonna be able to get back to the point in time. Hammond gonna try. Gonna on the swap. Not gonna be able to come back in time. Midnight Blitz take map number 1. They take Nepal. Of a very, very tight map there, or a very close map really. That shrine, very close. Could have gone either way in the last fight there, or even through all the fights. It really could have gone either way for the most part. You're gonna see play from Chester here. Just picks all around with that blade. The cards are put down. Votes coming in. No epics yet, but Royal, possibly. No epics come through. Close though, we had a 0-4-0-3. Back to the lobby. And it is now going to be a Hanamura. We do have to take Nepal out. White Wolf is EU, right? I think we can only take one out now and it would be EU. Which is great. Give me a second. We're going to see a swap. I do believe it'll be aimbot Scorpio who will be the person sacrificing themselves. But first, we gotta get an okay. Yup. Okay, that does, I do believe both teams are ready. Scorpio will go, we're just gonna double check.
Traveling to Hanamura. Initiating match.
And it is, I gotta make sure Scorpio does make it back. I do not have him on my friends list, so. And he is back to red only, and we are good to go. This will be the last map on EU unless there's a map 5. Hanamura, it's a great map. Very interesting map indeed. You gotta just have this like really nice, peaceful, and tranquil area. Surrounded by just city everywhere. Like one arcade area. It's very, very weird, but it works. Very interesting comps coming in here. We will see a pharmacy possibly with a Bastion bunker, the triple B Bastion Baptiste bunker. It'll be very interesting to see how that works against this double sniper comp here. The Widow Hanzo looking for any picks that they can. Realize that it is these bunker comp that they are facing. This comp really relies on Chester to get as much damage as possible, get all the picks there. Disillusioned, able to rotate all the way around. Not able to get through. They're gonna have to do another mad sprint from one cover to the next. They are there, and they are ready to go. Drop back. DNA does fall, but they do have the Mercy for the res. Chester still gonna take a lot of ult charge there. Huge amount. And Royal falls to Omnic. Royal just didn't go with the team, trying to stay in the back, trying to look for snipes, and that costs them. The dive comes in with the Diva. So, there is a rotation from Midnight. They're gonna swap off the high ground onto the corner of the point, which will make it extremely difficult for Disillusioned to push in onto the point. So we will see. Flame trying to come down the line. Disillusioned just trying to find this spot. Unable to do much at the moment. Pushing up just a bit. They are now in the corner here. There's a good chance that they do get booped off. Sniper King gonna fall. Aimbot gets taken off by Damn. Combat 1 health. Able to survive using a bit of trickery. Combat and Blackjack both fall off the map along with DNA. But I think Dan got the ult charge for that. Either way, he does have the ult. We will see a barrage his next fight. Royal now on a Sombra. And Sniper on the Genji. So yes, we will see. Oh, and the aimbot also swapping onto the Hammond. So we will see that Blade EMP mines along with a Shattered. Once those ults get built up, Royal building up the ult extremely quickly. Although Midnight do have a heavy ult advantage. It'll be a Valk and Shatter versus essentially everything. Valk from Exile, gonna be the first one to go. Still, I do not know if I'm pronouncing that name right. It's probably been told how it's pronounced, I just forget. DNA falls. There's the barrage from Dan. With DNA gone, there's not much you can really push in on. Because you can't really take the Bastion out without the main tank, or without a big shield. Sniper falls as well. There's just a bit of contesting on the point from the Hammond and both supports. They're going to start to back out a bit. DNA going to try and get back in here, but does fall, unable to make it back. And now, Midnight. Did Aimbot breathe? I don't think that should happen, but you know what? He just kind of glitched on top. Combat does fall, though. So Disillusioned do not win this fight. They're gonna have to reset again. But now they will have an ult advantage. They will have one more ult than Midnight Blitz do. It'll be very interesting to see how that works out. Both support ults, both tank, and that EMP versus both tank, one support, and one DPS. There's the EMP coming in. Gets so many. Didn't get Dan, didn't get Luca though. Amplification Matrix and Mines along with Soundberry from Blackjack. Res from Combat gets Royal, who did fall first. Axana, Dayan both go down. I'm not gonna get DMAC here. We do see the tank configuration from Chester, who does take out DNA Shooter. Combat using that Valk. Luca falls as well. Chester falls, and that's going to be the end right there. With Chester gone, you have no real damage. Dan falls as well. That's all your damage gone. DNA going to swap onto the Winston, going to try and make it back as quickly as possible, and swapping on the Winston to get a very nice dive off. There's going to be a bit of swaps coming in. Chester, Luca, Dan, and Oksana all swapping. All, I believe they're the ones that did not have the ults.
Group up with me.
Few more swaps coming through. We will see a Sombra Goats here versus a Zenyatta Bunker Goats, which is interesting to say the least. Do not usually run an Orisa in a Goats comp with Zen, but it is a Bunker Zen Goats. Rarely ever seen, but it can be devastating. Damn, gets hacked, but Royal is taken out with the hack. Sniper falls as well. There's the bongo from Dam. Combat falls DNA, unable to make it out. Dan, 1 health, pushes up. Dies to aimbot, but aimbot does fall there. So the push was just a bit worth it. Blackjack tries to duel Luca, gets pushed from behind by Chester, taken out. We do see Dam now swap onto the Reinhardt, so there's going to be Ryan Goats versus not Ryan Goats, Zen Goats versus Zen Goats with a Sombra. Very interesting. That EMP could be the difference here. He's just swapping an EMP for a bomb. 2 team wiping potential. Just the EMP, you need your team to capitalize on it. The bomb, you don't really need. Both Zenyatas die along with Dam. Hack coming in onto Chester, is going to get pushed here, does take the Mega though. Gonna try and survive this. Sniper, 1 health, Chester in the same boat, and Chester falls. I'm not gonna get demagged here. Push, DNA falls. There's a Transcendence. Dam does get back, and that is gonna be the end of the fight right there. It may not seem like it is, but it is. With DNA gone, you do see I'm gonna get back in the mech. Sniper does fall. Everything after that 1 pick onto the Reinhardt is essentially just staggering, or just trying to build up your ult, because you're not going to get anything without your main tank there. Especially in this Zen Goats versus Zen Goats and a Sombra comp. You not have what you need to push in to sustain the point without that Reinhardt. Now we will see Royal make it a bit of a flank here. Going just a bit of round. Sees Dan. Rally gets popped. Grab both rallies. There's a shatter. There's a bomb. There's a sound barrier and the Transcendence as well. Oh my god, I missed it all. Damn falls and a huge bomb from Omnic. You can't say it much better than the game can. I followed Royal and all of a sudden all the ults got popped. Like, unfortunate timing, but man, I don't even know what happened there. I just know that rally got popped and that was just like you're in a standstill and you agree not to fire, and then one person accidentally fires and everyone else just like fire away. Combat and aimbot did keep their ults there. Dam and Luca build their ults up. Royal about to build their ults up, so it will be a 3-2 ult fight. And it does seem like Disillusioned will get their ults just a bit quicker than Midnight can. If the ult charge at the moment keeps up. Omnic gets hacked here. Very low. Is going to be pushed down into the low ground. EMP gets 5. There's the sound barrier along with the grab. Transcendence from Luca though saves it. Dan gets hacked. Shatter from Dam. I don't think I got nothing. Dam got nothing. Both Lucios are down, along with Omnic, who is not in mech anymore. Disillusioned need to take at least a tick here coming in. They need to take a tick. Luca now gonna go on to the Baptiste. Omnic now back in the mech. Both rallies gonna get popped by Dan and Sniper. Shatter from DNA. It got Oksana in the back, who is going to get pinned by DNA. A huge pick. No more Lucio. That's a lot of sustain gone right there. No more immortality field from Luca. And the pin on a DNA, who is still alive. Damn, falls Royal as well. There's a Transcendence grab from Chester. Gets countered by the Transcendence from Blackjack. Huge right there. Bomb gonna get sent in by Omnic. Is it gonna be huge? It is. It is. Aimbot and combat full fall. And that's essentially it right there. Sniper goes down. The longer the fight goes, the more it favors the defending team. DNA comes in. Gets a pick on Oksana again, but Blackjack does fall. DNA unable to do it by himself. Rally from Dan, and that's gonna be it right there. No tick on point 2 was taken. No ticks on B. But what a fight that was. Omnic with just huge bomb plays there. With 2 bombs in particular. Saving it all. What? Why? Got invited by someone, I don't know why.
Ready for battle.
I don't know why I got invited to a group, but you know what? Sure. I'm not joining it though, because it's a game. Disillusioned now on the defense. They're going to be running a Baptiste. Then Yaya Lucio. Very interesting. No Brig. And not that much heals, unless you can really focus the heals as a Baptiste. Very interesting. This comp is at a bit of a heals deficit. No Brig to really push in. Go to based off of Lucio Brig. So I wouldn't even call this a goats comp. It's really just a 3-3. We will see though. And Midnight Blitz, they're gonna run something. They see the goats comp and they're the 3-3 comp, and they're gonna run their own Zen goats. Disillusioned, very close on the, like, it's either goats or it's 3-3, and I don't really know which one it is. We will see. Some version of a triple tag. DNA already builds up the ult. But is 1 health, does fall, but hits a shatter, gets 2, but no capitalization on those 2. And that's essentially going to be it right there. With goats, 1 pick. You can't heal, like, you can't put enough damage. Blackjack now falls, and that's essentially going to be it. Royal using the amplification matrix, kind of in a futile effort there. Already lost the 2 people, Blackjack and DNA. Royal and Combat both go down. That's it right there. Sniper gonna have to escape ASAP. No one gonna push it. Gonna push Sniper here. All 6 on the point. Cap it immediately. Royal now going onto the Brig. So I guess it wasn't that futile with the amplification matrix, as they do now run the Brig. This is Zen Goats versus Zen Goats at an ult disadvantage. Disillusioned. There's a grab. There's a Transcendence. There's a rally as well. Shatter from Dam gets Sniper by 6-man. Salberry from Combat. And a bomb coming in from Aimbot. Doesn't get anything. Counter grab with a Transcendence. Not in time to save DNA or Royal. Royal just kind of fell. There's the bomb coming in. Doesn't get anything. Dam falls as well. All that Midnight need to do is at least take 1 tick. Sniper, Blackjack, and Aimbot all go down. Aimbot still alive, but out of mech. Aimbot falls. Combat as well. Dan does fall, so there are picks coming through for Disillusion. No one on the point. Ryan gonna come in, get the 3-man shatter, but it's not gonna be enough. Doesn't get on the point. Does fall very, very quickly. And Midnight Blitz take map number 2.
Play
Omnic with the play with that huge bomb. So let's see what happens here. Drew all the... Okay. Now we know what happened there. Epic for DNA. He's gonna get an epic. There's a lot of damage block. Still on the losing side though, I believe. Yeah, on the losing side. And now, back to the lobby. It is gonna be Route 66. All good. Hanamura no longer in the game. And now, how would we do this? I'm gonna have to put both teams ready in the chat. It's now gonna be an NA lobby, so I probably will have to kick the 2 EU spectators. Okay, Midnight Blitz already. Waiting on Disillusioned. But Scorpio did leave there. I do not have him on my friend list. I don't know what happened to him. Alright, they are ready. We're gonna have to kick both of these two, which is unfortunate, but it does need to be.
Traveling to Route 66. Initiating match.
Okay, we have success. It is an NA lobby now. It is Route 66. The one place where it is always high noon. It is always high noon. Always high noon. Always high noon. It will never change, because it is always high noon on Route 66. Which I just love the detail. It's always high noon. It's McCree's map and it's always high noon. Interesting comp from the defense. Still not set up yet. They are going to swap onto a much more conventional comp here. Now such a rush to the defense point. We're gonna see a Bastion on the attack. Okay, no, Blackjack is gonna top off the Bastion onto the Sombra. So I can only imagine Disillusioned think that there will be a Goats comp, as they are running the counter Goats on the probable best map to run this counter Goats on. It's a quad DPS, one Hammond, or one tank, which is the Hammond, and one healer, which is the Mercy. Double Sniper Farah Sombra, 3 long range DPS, and the EMP to break any comp. But it's not against the Goats. It's against this bunker comp here. Luca gets hacked. Blackjack gets hacked as well when the Sombra gets hacked while hacking. Interesting. That's a very interesting statement there. DNA and Chester both falls, but Aimbot gets hacked. Chester does get rezzed. And DNA gets rezzed by Combat, so both Mercies get the res, but Combat unable to escape. Chester getting that pick. DNA does fall shortly after, but Chester and Dan both fall as well. Royal very, very low on the Widow. On the point, getting a bit of healing from that point. Aimbot now diving in the back line on the support. Takes huge damage. Just gets completely taken out. Sniper King, Blackjack, and Oksana all fall in that as well. The EU people are coming back. Dan, one, but does hack Royal. Royal gets hooked, just completely taken out. Combat gonna have to back up a bit here, unable to do anything to help Royal there. Once you get hooked, it's over. Especially with the Zen, Hanzo, and Orisa looking straight at you, not to mention a Hanzo. Did I say Hanzo twice? I meant Hog. Aimbot, though, does fall. Just one after another. Disillusion going just a bit uncoordinated, it feels like. Going, and they just get completely taken out. Well, looking for some picks here with the Widow. Gets put onto the high ground by Damn. Just kind of falls off, though. Well, using those sights, we'll have, or will let the team know exactly where everyone is. Comment flying in with the Valk. Aimbot does fall. Res on Nick. Aimbot though from combat. DNA and Dan both go down. We do see the dragons from Sniper King. Dan used the EMP there. There's the bongo from Dam and Oksana using the Valk now. Luca does fall to Sniper. Royal goes down, Chester as well. Oksana takes Sniper out, able to get the res onto Luca in the back line. Hack on the Omnic and Dam from the EMP from Blackjack. Combat very takes a lot of damage, still able to escape. Sniper King now on the soldier. Once again, Disillusioned. They are on the NA lobby. They have no excuses now. And they are unable to push anything here. This comp just isn't working. They need a main tank, in my opinion. They need a main tank. Aimbot gets hacked and taken out. A lot of damage being applied to Oksana, Luca, and Chester, though. No F. All three able to get healed up in the meantime. And Oksana goes down to Royal, a huge pick. There is a huge hack on the DNA. DNA used that barrage, but it was immediately hacked. Luca used the Transcendence, though. Wishes he would have gotten that one back. Used it to really counter the barrage, I believe, and just kind of got left empty-handed. Sniper King tries to push up a bit, does get taken out. DNA now onto that chaser. Royal used the sights there. There's a dragon from Chester. Mine from Aimbot. Point is being contested. Sniper does get Brez. Blackjack is hacked on the point on the Lucio. EMP from Dan gets everyone except for Sniper King. We also see a Valk from Oksana. Omnic has the ult when he does decide to use it. There it is. Gonna go in. Gonna push everyone up. Blackjack falls. Royal gonna get hacked here. Does die. Combat falls as well. There's Dan. Aimbot's 1 health. Literally just gets pushed down. You can't really contest with that little health. He did go on. He did die after the point was already null and void. And he died immediately.
Initiating match.
So now Midnight Blitz are in a great position. They need to just win. They just need to push it to here. Where all the spilled beans are, apparently. Or, not beans, but oil. That's oil, apparently. Well, I guess they tried to get a refill. Because it just wasn't moving and they didn't get that far. So, the oil, they couldn't, I guess this must just not run on oil. Okay, we are gonna see the comps come in. Interesting. It's the Zen Goats from Disillusioned, the last ditch effort, versus the Shimada brothers, a Mercy and Anna, a Hammond and a Sombra. A triple DPS, 2 healers, 1 tank composition. We'll definitely see the nano blade. That's why the Anna is there to nano the blade from Chester. With all that Midnight Blitz need to do is essentially win 1, maybe 2 fights. That's why Disillusioned are pushed up so far, because they need to take a fight here at the very beginning. Point. A huge anti from Luca. Antis, I believe, all but 1 person. Everyone goes down. You can't say it better than the game can. Team kill, a huge anti, and then a very quick dive. Omnic off the Hanzo onto that Diva. Allows for that very quick, succinct dive. But now because Disillusioned were pushed up so far, they now get to fight again. They have a second fight, which if they would have taken at the corner, they wouldn't get this extra fight. One good anti though. There is the blade coming in from Chester into the back line. Takes Blackjack out. Aimbot gonna get D-Mech here. Combat anti. Sniper falls. Combat as well. That's it right there. Just no one on the point. And Midnight Blitz take map number 3. They take Route 66 very convincingly. Very, very convincingly. Chester with the play here. All the oil in the background. Yes, look at that. Everyone, I think everyone except for Aimbot and Sniper got inside, and they were the last two. But at that point, you lost all 4, and you're the only 2 left, so you can't really do much off of that. Yeah. Cards come in, and it's Midnight Blitz down the line. Chester with 4. One more in the epic. No epics. It's 0401. I put in the chat, are both teams ready? Aimbot Scorpio. Back to Spexies on red. Give me a second. There's a asking for a swap. I just need to make sure that person is on the team. Alright, so I do believe that Midnight Blitz are asking for El Diablo to come in. I do not think he can come in. Scorpion in for combat. Give me a sec. Alright, so apparently El Diablo is a free agent. I need to see the Discord. Well, yeah. Diablo's profile isn't even open yet. You need to take Route 66 off the board, though. Second to load. Definitely taking a second. That should be enough time. There it is. Okay. Yeah. You tank. Alright, so El Diablo, his Discord, it matches his profile. GM Masters Tank EU. Oh wait, let me check the main profile. Yeah. Okay, they are. Disillusioned are okay with it. That's not what I meant. It's not the blue team. I believe we should be ready to go. I just gotta get confirmation. Okay, Midnight Blitz already. We're gonna go into the fourth and final map.
Traveling to Icon.
Gonna check something real quickly. You know, while they start on their picking of the heroes, I'm gonna go get something quick, real quick. It'll only be a minute, less than a minute.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay, I am back with my water. Comps are in. Midnight Blitz. They now have a fill. The Orisa Diablo is the fill, and both teams are fine with it. And he is a free agent, to my knowledge. And they're gonna be running this bunker comp with the Bastion, double B Bastion, or triple B Bastion bunker Bastion Baptiste bunker comp. versus this Widow Pharah comp. Just key to beating this, just getting angles on this comp. You know, it already takes a huge amount of damage. Shield very low. And I have to find some way or another to get in and apply the damage you need to break this bunker. Sniper in the sky gets taken out. Is missed by Blackjack though. See, push onto the point, down falls, but aimbot, both aimbots do fall. Dan gonna get rezzed here. DNA gonna get pushed very quickly after that res. Gonna die. We do see Royal trying to get something here. Blackjack just kind of got left behind. Wasn't able to get out in time. Does fall. Sniper takes a bit of damage to the back, but is able to survive. Royal gonna try getting a pick here. Gonna try and get some picks. Royal just needs to, with the Pharah and the Widow, you just need to play the long game. Play the sights. Just try and put down all the damage you can through the barrier. Or to the barrier, try and break it so your team can just take it. An anti comes in, doesn't get any picks. There is the sights coming in from Royal. Huge possibility of picks coming in. Aimbot and DNA both trying to get on the point, and they both fall. Sniper gonna trying to get something here, trying to get into the bunker. Unable to. Sniper. Okay, he does survive. Royal pushes up, tries to get back. Not able to in time. Mind you, I am sick, so I'm just trying to not die. That's why I had to get to the water. Royal swapping on the Hanzo, no doubt, to try and put a dragons up into this bunker and aimbot onto this diva, possibly to eat the shots and send in a bomb. Aimbot. Did I say no, I'm pretty sure I said aimbot, please. Yeah, thanks. We do see the dragons from Dan, and Disillusioned finally able to get behind, and DNA just walking backwards quicker than the diva, who's just gonna get him body blocked there. Luca falls, does get rezzed. DNA, Royal both go down. Aimbot freeze, 1 health, does fall. Luca does fall again though. We do see the battle from both Mercies. Nano, Sniper, King, and Nam both go down. Blackjack able to escape. Back to the tanks and the healer. Or the other healer along with the Hanzo.
Let's get you back out there.
Sniper King now on the Genji. Royal needs to build up that dragon here. Dragon strike through the bunker in the high ground will take them all out as long as Baptiste is unable to use that immortality field. And Royal, first one to go down, is gonna get res. DNA falls in turn, and Blackjack gets taken out. We do see the dragons from Dan. We see the Bongo, the tank, and the amplification matrix all come out. That's it. That they Blackjack on Lucio, but it's not gonna matter. Bomb just coming in from Omnic. That was the last fight. They just used all their ults. Royal unable to build up that Dragon Strike in time. Same with Aimbot Breeze, unable to build up that Diva Bomb in time. And now Disillusion cannot win the map. They can draw it out though. They can tie, which would be huge. So Disillusion looking for a draw. But Midnight Blitz, all they need to do is just win one fight on the point and they take it.
Ready for battle.
And the cards are shown. Midnight Blitz going to be running this 1 tank, 1 support, quadruple DPS.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
For the moment at least.
No,
versus this Bastion, Torbjorn, Baptiste, Bunker, so triple BT. Or T triple B comp, I guess. You could call it that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers.
Very similar to what Midnight did run. Just putting a Torbjorn instead of the Hanzo, and a Moira instead of who's the other sport? Mercy, I think? Maybe. Genji. Chester gonna come in. Gets a lot of deflect damage. Dan does fall first, and there is no shield on the Bastion. You can see that all that damage able to be applied on the Bastion, but not able to get any damage down. Chester 1 health, but is able to survive for the moment. In this small area. Torbjorn, Genji, battle! Sniper does fall. Chester 1 health is gonna get some healing here. Dive about to come in onto the Bastion. It's gonna be brutal. Dive coming in from the Winston and that Ava. El Diablo does fall though. Now Omnic falls as well out of the mech, still alive but in Baby Diva form. Dive back up by El Diablo, who does get res. Dan does fall. Amplification matrix coming in. No one there to really take it. Blackjack is antied. Chester falls with the blade in tow. Omnic able to back into the mech. Diablo now diving back in with very little health. Luca and Alexandra both 1 health as the supports. El Diablo does fall but is able to get that ult up for next fight. Omnic takes a lot of damage but is able to escape. Midnight Blitz have a lot of the ults. They will have an ult advantage. Especially if Dan does build up that... Oh, he's about to build up that EMP. Just putting on a lot of damage. Comes in with the EMP, and that would be it. That would destroy this bunker. That's 6 ults for Midnight Blitz against 4 ults. Possibly 5 and possibly 6 for Disillusioned. Valk, Nano, Blade, and EMP all come in. Royal, first one to fall, and that's it. No one's able to get out on the point, and Midnight Blitz take map number 4. That's it right there. Midnight Blitz 4-0. Disillusioned. Disillusioned. Chester with the play. Wow. And the cards are shown, and it is 4 down the line. I'm gonna put this in scores ASAP. I don't want to do it. Trying to think of the MVPs. It's either I'd probably have to give it to Omnic. Probably have to give it to Omnic. I don't know who for Disillusioned now. Okay, well, this has been Outcast 102568. 102568. I think I messed it up. Without this nation, Midnight Blitz versus Disillusioned. Outcast 102568. I'm signing off. Hope you all has had as great as a time of watching as I have had casting. See you guys next time. Peace. Outcast out.